Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
Have you ever wondered how close fate can come to changing everything? One decision, one missed opportunity, one delayed phone call, and perhaps the entire story of Chinese entertainment today would look completely different. Because recently, Liu Yuning once again became the center of attention after quietly speaking about his next drama project during a casual conversation with fans. What began as a simple update suddenly reignited one question that has never truly disappeared from the minds of viewers across social media. Could Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi reunite on screen once again? And strangely enough, it is not only about acting anymore. It is not even just about chemistry. What fascinates people is the feeling surrounding them. Every time their names appear together, audiences begin remembering late-night live stream moments, behind-the-scenes laughter, emotional interviews, and the strangely comforting atmosphere they create whenever they share the same frame. In an industry that changes almost daily, some on-screen partnerships disappear the moment a drama ends. Yet somehow, this particular pairing continues to linger in people's memories long after the cameras stop rolling. What makes this even more interesting is Liu Yuning himself. Unlike many celebrities who carefully polish every sentence, he has built a reputation for speaking in a relaxed, almost conversational way, as though he were chatting with old friends over barbecue late at night in Dandong. That warmth has become part of his charm. And now, with whispers of a new project slowly surfacing, fans are beginning to ask whether destiny may once again bring these two stars back together in ways nobody expected. Over the past few years, Liu Yuning has experienced one of the most fascinating transformations in the entertainment industry. His story does not feel like a carefully manufactured celebrity journey. In fact, the reason people connect with him so strongly is because his rise still carries traces of ordinary life. Even now, when he speaks during live streams, he often drifts naturally into stories about the past. Stories about searching for rental spaces, dreaming about opening a barbecue restaurant, calculating rent prices, or imagining himself singing on a tiny stage while customers ordered skewers late into the evening. The details are always incredibly specific. 10 tables, 300 square meters, a busy street in Dandong, a small performance corner with live music. The kind of details that make audiences feel as though they can physically see the scene unfolding in front of them. That storytelling style has become one of Liu Yuning's greatest strengths. He does not simply provide updates, he creates atmosphere. Even when discussing work, there is always a deeper emotional layer hidden underneath. Fans are not merely listening for information, they are listening for feeling. That is why even a small mention of a future project can quickly spread across platforms and generate massive discussion. This time was no different. The moment Liu Yuning hinted at upcoming filming plans, online communities immediately began piecing together clues. Some noticed scheduling patterns. Others compared production rumors circulating within fan circles. And naturally, one familiar name resurfaced again and again, Zhao Lusi. What makes their possible reunion so emotionally powerful is that audiences never viewed their connection as purely scripted. Whether intentional or not, both actors created a very natural rhythm together on screen. Their interactions felt relaxed, playful, and unexpectedly comforting. Instead of exaggerated romance, viewers often sensed something softer and more believable. Small glances, quiet teasing, comfortable silence. Those tiny moments became far more memorable than dramatic declarations. In many ways, modern audiences are no longer searching only for perfect visual pairings. They are searching for emotional authenticity. And that is exactly where Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi left such a strong impression. Their dynamic carried warmth rather than performance. Even interviews and promotional clips felt strangely unscripted at times, which allowed viewers to emotionally invest in them beyond the drama itself. Interestingly, Liu Yuning's recent popularity surge has also changed the way audiences view his future projects. Earlier in his career, many people still associated him primarily with music and live stream culture. His humor, honesty, and grounded personality were already attracting attention long before his acting career fully expanded. But over time, viewers began noticing something else. He possesses an unusual emotional presence on screen. His performances often feel restrained rather than overly dramatic, which makes emotional scenes land more naturally. Perhaps that is why discussions about his future collaborations generate so much excitement. Audiences are curious not only about the storyline, but also about emotional atmosphere. They want to know how two actors will feel together within a scene. Will the comfort still exist? Will the chemistry evolve? Will time and experience make their interactions even deeper than before? Another reason this topic has become so widely discussed is because Liu Yuning represents a type of celebrity personality that feels increasingly rare. Despite his growing fame, he still speaks like someone who remembers exactly where he came from. During live streams, he often jokes about alternate versions of his life. He laughs about the possibility that he might currently be running a barbecue restaurant instead of attending concerts or filming dramas. He imagines singing for customers ordering inexpensive skewers rather than performing in sold-out arenas. Those jokes may sound simple, but emotionally they create something very powerful. They remind audiences that success is fragile, that fame was not guaranteed, that one different decision could have changed everything. And viewers deeply connect with that feeling. In fact, one of the reasons Liu Yuning continues gaining loyal supporters is because fans feel they are witnessing someone who never fully abandoned his original self. Even now, beneath the celebrity schedules and major productions, there remains traces of the man who once worried about rental prices and business ideas. That emotional continuity makes audiences trust him more. This trust becomes especially important when discussing potential reunions with Zhao Lusi. Fans are not simply hoping for another commercial drama pairing. They are hoping to experience a familiar emotional comfort once again. In many fandom spaces, viewers often describe certain actor combinations as feeling like coming home. Oddly enough, Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi frequently inspire exactly that reaction. There is also another fascinating layer to this conversation. Over time, audiences have become emotionally attached not only to fictional characters, but to the growth journeys of actors themselves. People remember earlier interviews, older livestream clips, awkward rookie moments, and gradual career progressions. Watching actors reunite after personal and professional growth creates an emotional narrative far beyond a normal casting announcement. If Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi were to collaborate again now, audiences would not be watching the same people from years ago. Both have changed. Both have matured professionally. Their acting styles have evolved. Their understanding of fame has deepened. Even their public images carry different emotional textures compared to before. That transformation itself becomes part of the story. And perhaps that is why even rumors alone can trigger such enormous engagement online. People are not just curious about the project, they are curious about emotional evolution. They want to witness whether familiar chemistry can survive time, pressure, growth, and changing careers. Meanwhile, many viewers also admire the contrast between Liu Yuning's public humor and his quieter emotional sensitivity. During one live stream, he spoke warmly about fans respecting his private time with family during the New Year period. He admitted feeling genuinely touched, seeing supporters encourage one another not to disturb him while he was resting at home. Moments like that strengthened the emotional bond between him and audiences because they revealed vulnerability beneath the jokes. And vulnerability creates attachment. It is impossible to ignore how modern fandom culture has changed. Today, audiences are increasingly drawn toward celebrities who feel emotionally accessible rather than perfectly distant. Liu Yuning's storytelling style fits perfectly into this shift. He rarely creates the feeling of speaking down to viewers. Instead, he sounds like someone sharing memories with friends late at night. That conversational warmth transforms ordinary stories into emotionally engaging experiences. Even discussions about future dramas become more than promotional updates. They become extensions of his personality narrative. At the same time, Zhao Lusi brings her own emotional magnetism into the equation. She has long been praised for creating characters that feel lively, emotionally transparent, and deeply relatable. Her ability to balance humor with sincerity allows audiences to feel immediately connected to her performances. When paired with someone like Liu Yuning, whose energy naturally leans toward grounded warmth, the emotional balance becomes especially appealing. Perhaps that is why so many viewers continue imagining possible future stories for them. historical dramas, modern romances, healing narratives, even lighthearted slice-of-life concepts. Fans are endlessly creative because they are emotionally invested in the atmosphere these two create together. Interestingly, some fans have even begun discussing how different a reunion would feel now compared with previous collaborations. Back then, both stars were still navigating rapidly changing careers. Today, however, they stand in very different positions emotionally and professionally. A reunion now could potentially carry more maturity, more restraint, and perhaps even deeper emotional resonance. Of course, nothing has been officially confirmed regarding a collaboration, but in many ways, uncertainty itself fuels fascination. Modern entertainment culture thrives on anticipation. Tiny clues become major discussion topics. Casual comments become trending conversations. And because Liu Yuning speaks in such a naturally engaging way, even small updates feel personal and meaningful. What truly separates this situation from ordinary casting rumors is emotional memory. Audiences remember how these actors made them feel during previous moments, and emotional memory is incredibly powerful. Long after storylines fade, people still remember comfort, warmth, laughter, and connection. That emotional residue keeps discussions alive. In a strange way, Liu Yuning's personal storytelling style also mirrors the emotional appeal of his acting career. He often builds stories slowly. He begins with ordinary details, drifts into humor, then unexpectedly reveals emotional sincerity underneath. It feels unplanned, but it keeps audiences listening carefully because they never know when a simple conversation might suddenly become touching. That same rhythm appears to shape how audiences perceive his potential projects as well. People are not only searching for spectacle anymore, they are searching for emotional safety, familiar chemistry, human warmth, stories that feel comforting during exhausting times. And perhaps that is the real reason the possibility of a reunion with Zhao Lusi continues attracting so much attention. It represents more than celebrity news. For many viewers, it represents nostalgia, emotional comfort, curiosity about growth, and the hope of experiencing that same emotional connection once again. Whether they eventually reunite or not, one thing has already become very clear. Liu Yuning has successfully built something far more valuable than temporary popularity. He has built emotional trust with audiences. The kind of trust that makes people willing to sit through long live stream stories about barbecue restaurants, rental prices, and alternate life paths, simply because they enjoy hearing him speak. That kind of connection cannot be manufactured overnight, and maybe that is why every small update about his future continues spreading so quickly across social media. People are not merely following a celebrity career anymore. They are following a human story that still feels unfinished. Thank you so much for spending time with us today on Update X 24 Hours. Moments like these remind us why audiences continue falling in love with stories behind the spotlight, not just the glamour itself, but the real emotions, the unexpected memories, and the small human moments that quietly stay with us long after the screen goes dark. Whether Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi eventually reunite in a future drama or choose completely different paths, one thing is certain. Their journeys continue inspiring endless curiosity and emotional connection among viewers around the world. And honestly, sometimes the most meaningful stories are not the loudest ones. They are the quiet conversations, the late-night live stream confessions, the jokes hiding genuine emotion, and the feeling that even successful stars still remember where they came from. That warmth is what keeps fans returning again and again. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to subscribe to Update X 24 Hours, turn on notifications, and join us for more updates, hidden stories, emotional moments, and fascinating discussions from the world of Chinese entertainment. We truly appreciate every single one of you for watching, supporting, and sharing these journeys with us. Until next time, take care of yourselves, stay positive, and we'll see you again very soon on Update X 24 Hours.